G'day, this is Lucia. Welcome to my art channel and thank you for being here. Today I'm continuing with my exhibition piece and this is the second video of the 4. I will be creating all of the polymer clay pieces that will eventually be painted and glued down on the canvas that I was working on last week. If you haven't seen part 1, the link is included in my description box. So now to part 2. G'day, today I'm working on the clay pieces for my project. Now, I've never worked with clay before, so this is a new thing for me. I've been watching lots of videos, but to be honest, they make it look so easy. And I did try with some air-dried clay the other day, but it kept drying out on me. But I didn't learn until later that it's what you need to do with that is you keep a moist sponge with you so that you keep dabbing it with the sponge and that keeps it from drying out too quickly. Now I've borrowed, which I'll probably keep now for just clay purposes, one of our pasta machines. This is the newer one. The older one is I've decided to keep as a souvenir because it was my mum's. So this one is a newer one. Now I believe I've got to put it on 3. This is easier said than done because I have no idea how to work this. Where's the little arrow? Let's see where the arrow is. Yeah, okay. That's how it works. All right, it comes out. There you go. So it's on 3. And I do believe that I just, the other way. Easier if I just put the knob like so, and that's a 3. Unfortunately, even though that's the right, I probably need more. I need it wider, but I will try. I want to make a rose. Now, the rose, I would have to pick the hardest piece, of course, to try out. There was a couple of ways of doing it. I could either cut little circles from that and use the little circles, or to wrap around each other, which I might give that a try. I mean, worst case scenario, it doesn't work, hey? And we'll try something else. But where are my little circles now? Oh, I moved everything here. So we'll give them a go and see what happens, because I want to see if I can create a little rose. It doesn't have to be a big rose, just a little rose, and then I'm going to try a lily. Now, that's the one I want. So if I go 1, oops, 2, they probably should be a little bit thinner still, but we'll see how they go. This is all a trial and error for me. As I said, I've never worked with it before, so this is all new. And trust me to pick such a difficult task for my exhibition piece. You'd think I'd choose something, that doesn't matter. Choose something a little bit easier. Maybe what I'll do with this is go do the inside of the rose, like so. See, that was a little bit, and then just with my fingers, is the way they showed me on the screen, is that I wrap that around like so. And then the next piece. Now what I'm using here is Polymer Clay, by the way. And I've been procrastinating, which is very unlike me. When I'm wanting to get into a project, you'd think that I'd get into it. But lately I have been procrastinating quite a bit. Now, it's not going to look like that rose there in the drawing, but that doesn't matter. Basically, what I want is a rose, so I don't really care. Oops. It's looking okay. It's not bad. I don't know whether you can see that. Can't bring the camera down lower, unfortunately. So let's see if I can. Hopefully, I can bring it down close. I can do a zoom in later. Okay, I'm liking this so far. It's doing what I want it to do, so that's pretty good. Okay. I might need some more of these though, which I'll cut out some more in a moment. My little rose is working, so that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Just pull them out a little bit more. Oh, I'm so excited that it's working. I really honestly didn't think. Maybe I procrastinated way too long for no reason. I was really, really nervous about doing this because I thought, oh, it's not going to work. First time I do it, it's not going to work. But it's not too bad, to be honest. It's only a little rose at this point. I will mix that up and do it again. See how many I can get out of this one. Now, being polymer clay, this will have to be cooked in the oven. Now, this part seems to be working, so I'm pretty happy about that. My next job after I put this together is to put them in the oven. On this one, depends on the clay that you use. This one says that I need to put it in for, what does it say for? To cure clay, preheat oven to 130 degrees Celsius, 120 degrees Celsius fan forced. So mine will be 120 degrees Celsius. Place clay onto baking paper or use a foil tent or bead rack, depending on the creation. General rule is to bake 15 to 30 minutes per 6mm thickness. Okay. All right. For best baking results, use a thermometer or bake a sample first. Well, this will have to be my sample because I don't have a thermometer. Now, the only problem with this is that it's picked up all the dirt and dust around the place, but because I'm painting it, it's not going to make any difference. So let me just squeeze this out a bit more. And I'll need some more, obviously. It'll sit like that, but I want it to sit flatter. So just pop it there. for our first try. I'll have to just make sure that when I put it down next time that I don't put it down, that I flatten it differently, because otherwise it'll flatten. But that's cool. That's basically what I wanted. So that'll glue down. So I will just pop that over here for the moment. And try this now. I'm cutting them a little bit smaller because the flower that I had as a stencil was a little bit, just a little bit too big, I think. Yeah, I'm thinking that this is fine. So I'm going to do the same with this one. This one is the one that broke, so I'll just make that one a little bit smaller. That can be one of the outer petals, I think. I was really scared of the rose, and yet the rose turned out to be a lot easier than I thought. I was really worried about it, and yet it turned out to be really easy compared to this, I think. So that one's the smaller one, so I might pop that there like so, and that. Going to stick once that's I'm going to put some stamen, so it's not really in the same position as that, but that doesn't matter. So I need some more leaves and also the stem, the bud. I'll put the bud up there. There'll be another leaf there, and then the bud up there, and then I'll leave it on here as is. I'm going to put that like so. Okay, it's perfect. But I think the rose looks better. But anyway, we'll see how she goes, hey? paint it. It might be all right. Now I've got to cut out some leaves for the rose. And I've got some here, so I'm thinking probably that one. Or something might be a bit big. So let's see what I've got. All right, then I've got to try the birds. That'll be fun. All right, once I've done this, I will cook them all. So I'm going to leave them on the paper that I'm creating them on. Hopefully that'll work out nicely when it's cooked and painted. It's my first go, so the thing is, it's got to be for the exhibition piece, so it's got to be decent. Can't make it crappy looking. For the moment. Pop it over here. Okay, so that was my flower. Now for birds. Okie dokie. So I've got butterflies that I need to do. I can go. And birds. Now I've got a few birds and a few different flowers. So this is the baby bird. So I might be able to get the baby bird done out of this one. And then I've got several other birds. There's that one as well. They're flowers and butterflies, so they can stay. Now, it doesn't have to be too raised, like they don't have to be really, I think I'll make them a little bit wider. So does it go bigger or does it go tighter? No, I think that goes tighter. Oh, come on. So if I go 1 for this one, I'm thinking that 1 might be okay. So I don't want them too thin. Yeah. Okay. Okie dokie. Now, let me see. Okay, so I'm going to have to do it that way. That's for the little bird that sits in the nest. Now with the nest, I've got some straw that I might use to make the nest. Okay. Let's cut him out with the blade. I think this is the one that, I'm sure I had another blade one. I think it might have been that one. Or is it that one? No, it's not that one. Oh, that one. Triangular one. Oh, I had another one. Anyway, let's try with this one. Probably don't need the feet because it's going to be sitting in the actual. It's going to be sitting in the nest. So I'll put the feet in there for now. Doesn't need it though. Okay, that's just to cut it out. That's for the little birdie. And I'm going to make it a little bit thicker. I think I killed its feet, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Like I said, it's going to be sitting in the thing, so you're not going to be seeing. You're not really going to be seeing his. Yeah, I think I might chop the feet off altogether. Because you're not going to see his feet anyway, because he'll be inside the nest. All right, so I'll just turn him over because he's going to be sitting this way. Okay, so I'm going to make his a little bit thicker. The little bird that'll sit in the nest. I think that'll do. What do you reckon? I did okay? Whoa! Lost him altogether. What do you think? It's not perfect, but it's the first time I've ever done it, so I'm pretty happy with how they're working out, really, for first time. I think with practice I'll get better at it, but for the moment I think that'll do nicely. So I'll pop that there. That's one little bird, and I don't know whether I've got enough of this to make this one, so I will keep that one for another job, maybe a butterfly. Maybe I can do a little butterfly out of that one. Let me see. And the others I'll make. Okay. That's a big one, so maybe this one. We'll see how it looks when I'm finished creating it. I might leave it a little bit thick. Need it a bit more, I think. Okay. It's been fun. I've really enjoyed this. Don't know whether I'll show you me making all of them, but I will have a rest now. I might just cook these ones to see if they work out, just in case they don't, and I've got to do them again. Okay, I'm still going to have a little piece left over. Doesn't matter. Okay, so that's my little butterfly. And we'll see. Leave this one for another day, or I might be able to mix it with the others, we'll see. Now this one says, this one's a little bit more. This is 130 degrees. The other one's 120, wasn't it? 15 minutes per quarter inch or 6 millimetre. So I don't know. You know, I'll start with 15 minutes, maybe even 5 minutes, just to see how it goes. know what I need? A metal ruler. I should have a metal ruler somewhere. I'll use this for now because I don't know where it is. Just to cut a little bit. Let's see how she goes. Because it's slightly different. Oops. Different clay. This is the Sculpey. I wonder if this gets soft like the other one does. I think it does. Put them all together and make it all one big one. I'm really enjoying this. I don't know whether I'll photograph me doing the other birds. I'll just do this one, I think, and then do it in my own time, just so that you've got an idea of how I did them. I might show you when I do the other flowers and the butterflies, perhaps. But I'll do one bird now, another bird for you to see, this one, and then the others I will probably do off camera, maybe. We'll see how we go. All right, again, not perfect, but I think for someone who's only ever done it once, I think I'm okay. I think I'm doing okay. What do you think, guys? Did I do okay? It's my little rose with its leaves. That's one of the birds. And the baby bird, that baby bird's going to go into a nest, one of the butterflies. And my lily. Now, it looks dirty there, but don't worry, that'll get painted off. I just needed to sketch the drawing onto the leaves and the petals so I knew what I was doing. This one was really hard to do. I thought the rose was going to be hard, but I reckon this is harder. But anyway, tell me what you think, guys. Did I succeed? As I said, I probably won't do the other pieces on camera as it's a very long process. But I reckon you've got the gist of it anyway. So next week, once I've finished creating the pieces and baking them in the oven, I will go ahead and paint them. So I reckon that will be part 3. And then in part 4, I will glue the pieces onto the canvas. So in the meantime, if you have enjoyed part 2 of this piece, please like, comment, share and subscribe and hit that bell so you can be notified when I upload the next video. So until next week, take care. Bye.